Welcome to Frontline Heroes, where we honor those who risk everything to keep us safe. In today's video, we'll be covering the harrowing events of a massive fire that swept through a local community. We'll dive into the heroic efforts of the first responders, the challenges they've faced, and how the fire is continuing to ravage the area. Let's take a closer look at what's happening and how the Frontline Heroes are stepping up to protect those in need. On the night of the 10th of January, the fire that started as a small, contained incident quickly grew into a massive blaze. This fire began in a commercial area near the heart of downtown, and due to the dry weather and high winds, spread rapidly. The local fire department was alerted at around 8 p.m., but by the time the first responders arrived, the flames had already engulfed multiple buildings. As the night progressed, the situation quickly escalated. By 9:30 p.m., fire crews were facing a rapidly spreading fire that showed no signs of slowing. Firefighters worked in teams, battling the flames from every angle, but the fierce winds were working against them. As the fire continued to grow, local authorities were forced to issue evacuation orders for residents within a 1-mile radius of the fire. By midnight, the fire had reached its peak intensity, and several key structures were reduced to rubble. The fire department requested assistance from nearby districts, with firefighters from over a dozen stations responding to the emergency. But even with reinforcements, the fire showed no sign of relenting. The firefighters on the ground are facing incredible challenges. High winds continue to fuel the flames, while the smoke has created hazardous conditions for the rescuers. With temperatures dropping, the fire's intensity only increases, making it harder for crews to get close to the heart of the blaze. But even with these obstacles, the fire teams remain focused on protecting lives and property. One of the most heroic efforts of the night has been the rapid deployment of aerial support. Firefighters have been using water-dropping helicopters to target the most difficult-to-reach spots. But this is only a temporary solution. The ground crews remain at the forefront of the battle, facing flames that have already destroyed several key buildings. At the heart of this firefighting operation is Chief Carla Williams, the leader of the operation. Her calm and decisive leadership has been pivotal in directing the teams under her command. In an interview, she emphasized the importance of keeping her team safe while ensuring they do everything they can to protect the community. "We're doing everything we can," she says, "but the fire is unpredictable and it's hard to know what direction it will take next. Our goal is to protect as many people as we can and to stop this fire from spreading further." As the night stretches on, the impact on the local community becomes clearer. Thousands of residents have been evacuated, and emergency shelters have been set up. Many homes and businesses have been lost, and the emotional toll on the community is immense. But through it all, the spirit of resilience is strong. Neighbors have come together, offering food and water to evacuees and firefighters. This community has been through a lot, says one resident. But we'll get through it together. We're all in this. By the early hours of the morning, there's a slight sense of relief. The wind has calmed down, and firefighters are beginning to gain some control over the fire. Though it's not over yet, progress is being made, and some of the smaller blazes are now under control. It's a long road ahead, but with the dedication of the firefighting teams and the community support, there is hope that this fire will eventually be contained. As we reflect on the events of this intense night, it's clear that the lessons learned from this fire will shape the future of fire response efforts. From better community preparedness to the importance of teamwork among first responders, this incident has highlighted areas for improvement. But it's also a reminder of the incredible courage and determination of those on the front lines who risk everything to keep us safe.